Hey beauty babes, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hello. If you're old here, welcome back. We're here today with another makeup tutorial. A common question that I frequently get asked is how to recreate my signature look, and it's literally the most simple eyeshadow look that I've got. It is also the most neutral, so like you can wear this look anywhere, to work, on a date, anywhere. Very simple, very easy to do, and we're just gonna jump in. I've already done my eyebrows, primed and toned my face, and concealed my eyelids. So we're gonna hop in. I am using the Becky G Salvaje palette from ColourPop, and I also use another palette for from ColourPop for this, and it is the Disney designer collection from ColourPop as well. It's a princess thing. And then I also use this one as well. But you can literally get away with using both of these, and I'll show you why here in a little bit. So I'm gonna go in with Luna, and it is like this almost skin tone transition shade for me. I'm gonna go in with like a brush like this. I call them blending brushes. And normally, guys, I only use just this one brush for this look, and then a smaller one like this. So literally, I don't even bust out all my stuff for this because it's just so simple for me to do. And I'm gonna pack this all over the lid, going up to my eyebrow. And then blend it out. And when you're blending, you're gonna want to go in the rotation of like a windshield wiper. I always get asked how to blend by people who are first learning how to barely do makeup. You always do it in the rotation of a windshield wiper. You go back and forth until you get it blended to how you want it to be. Okay, and from there, after I've got that all over my eyelid, I go in with Caramelo, which is like this tannish brown with like a hint of peach color, I guess. And I literally just dab my brush into it, knock off the excess, and kind of dab that on the crease of my eye. And normally I'll dab on both sides, and then I'll blend it out. And I don't worry about it like looking messy like that, because when you start to blend, it'll just like all work together. I'm also working on getting new equipment, guys, and putting better lighting in my room for recording. That's why I haven't been recording as much lately, because I know that the lighting isn't the best in here. But this is the area that I can set everything up that my kid will not mess in. And I'd rather her not mess with all my makeup. Okay, once it's blended out, kind of like this, I go in with this palette. Uh-oh. One of my eyeshadows broke on me. Okay, and I go in with a Boo, and it's like a darker burnt tan. And again, you'll need like dab it in that color. You knock off the excess. You dab it right here and right there on both sides. And only a little bit of this color, because it goes a very long way, needless to say. And then I always wipe off the wrist kind of onto like a washcloth, so I'm not wiping all over my clothes or my bed. And then I start to blend that out. And I blend that out in that corner. And kind of like out onto my crease. Sometimes I do switch over to a brush kind of like this, a flatter brush, and I'll like put more in my crease and then go back in with my blending brush and blend. And again, you blend to your preference. It's gonna come out looking like this. And then I pack Triton on in the same palette, and it's this one, onto my actual eyelid. And then I go in with mascara and my foundation because I saved the last color for last just because I don't want it to get covered up with my foundation and stuff like that. But the reason why I always put on mascara first before my foundation is in case I get mascara on this part, because it happens to me a lot. Oh, right there I went in with the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express. I go in with a lot of mascaras because, guys, my eyelashes are literally non-existent. I don't have eyelashes. All my brothers have very, very long eyelashes, but me, the only girl, they're not there. It's not fair. Mom, if you're watching this, you should have used better genes whenever it comes to my eyelashes. Because it's not fair that I don't have any. I asked for that. I meant to toss that into my tub and it just did not work out like that. It's on the other side of my bed. No. Okay. So now I go in with foundation once I'm done with all my billion mascaras. And normally I start off with this Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, and I use Soft Ivory, which is like one of the whitest shades that they have because I'm so white. They call me La Güera, blue eyes at home. If y'all didn't know. And basically, for my non-Spanish speakers, that translates to the white girl with blue eyes. When Mexicans give you nicknames, or at least like in our Hispanic home, because yes guys, I did grow up in a Hispanic home, believe it or not. My father is Hispanic. But when you grow up in a Hispanic home, they give you literally the most effed up nicknames they can possibly give you. Or the most, like, straightforward, to be honest. Like, they don't beat around the bush. If you're skinny, they're gonna call you flaca, which is skinny. If you're fat, they're gonna call you gorda or gordo, which is fat. They don't sugarcoat. Not a darn thing. So, with that being said, my nickname growing up was La Güera. La Blue Eyes. Okay, I use this really white shade, guys, to conceal my under eyes, my under eye bags, basically. Because, I mean, I'm a mom. My kid is going through her terrible twos. I don't know why they call it terrible twos. It's more like terrible 1.5s, all the way up till 2, and then on. Kids are bad. Then I go in with my Airspun face powder to set that, and I use the shade Translucent. Extra coverage. And I grab my handy dandy powder brush. And I set that. And now I go in with like my all over the face foundation. And I use the Maybelline Matte Poreless 115 Ivory. The Maybelline Fit Me is what it's called. And I dab some of that on my hand. And then grab my beauty blender and start dabbing all over my face. and on my ears and down my neck. I need some more. Okay, now once I'm done with that, I will clean off my hands before I do anything else. I set that with that same face powder and setting spray. And whenever I'm setting my whole face, I normally tend to dab it into my face. And I'll brush it on my neck. And once it feels dry to the touch, I will move on to the very last color that I used for this eye look in the Jawbreaker palette. And that would be the actual shade Jawbreaker, which is like this shimmery white kind of highlight color. But the reason why I said that you could get away with just using both of these palettes is the fact that the Disney It's a Princess thing has one kind of similar to it. It called Prince Charming, and you just put that right there and you're done with this super simple eyeshadow look. And you finish it off with your favorite blush, your favorite lipstick, and you're done.